send. Nice zone entry from the middle. And the defenders come up with the puck. Perez has it in the defensive end. Fires it. Stones him with the blocker.
A lot of time training is spent on reactionary saves and reactionary eye training here, and she finds this puck, she tracks it quickly, and is able to make that instinctual save.
Unloads from the blue line. That's blocked. Vesio's got it behind his own net. Colton's got the puck. There's a shot. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game.
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal. Well, it's almost reactionary when the goaltender drops to the butterfly in the set position, making themselves as big as possible. But she isn't able to get the puck because the shooter just has a little bit too much time and space and is able to bury it in the cage.
Colorado's got that goal back. They conceded it. Look at how early we are here in this first.
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed here, James. I mean, it's not easy to respond after a quick goal is scored against you to start the game, and they find a way to do it. They know it's a long runway, but they want to make sure they get to their game quickly, and they did it.
Here's a chance to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Big hit that frees up possession. He got all of that one. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Toss it up from the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Oh, he goes right up the post.
Now the adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And yeah, hit the post and out.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards.
I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a hurry, and it was hard. Now he's laboring. He's really struggling to get back to the bench where the trainers are waiting for him.
The Avs have it against the wall. Picked off by Moore. And he takes the feed. Circles back to center ice. Here's a pass in through. And he denies that great opportunity there. Cruz brings it in. And now it's grabbed by Stahl. Slides it across to Carrier. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Trying to shake loose. He's in! Oh, a chance, and she got turned aside!
Well, I thought it was going in. When she got in on the breakaway, everyone around us thought that this was it. It was going to be in the back of the net, but she's denied, James.
The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Tries to get it to Moore. Sends it over to Carrier. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Cage. Locked him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Angles it over to Stahl. And he takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Stahl. Here's a chance. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Kelly's looking to get back on his feet there. Man, did he take a tough hit.
Still lots of time left in the period. We got a tie game. Carolina's won the faceoff. Oh, how do you miss from there?
Well, this is a tough miss, James. I think he might have rushed it or even panicked a little bit. Typically, he's going to put this shot on target, but instead, he misses.
He handles a cross-ice pass. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here.
Olofsson's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Carolina's won it, and they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Nichushkin. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Sen. Broken up at center by Manson. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. And that play's broken up. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Into the offensive end now. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Here's a short pass to Sen. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Burns is going off for interference.
I think it's a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
The Hurricanes will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Feeds it over. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And she missed the net.
Well, this is a product of working so hard and fast to get to position, and then you rush the shot, James, from the scoring area. That's a tough one to take, but an A for effort.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. What a hit there. Into the offensive zone. Puts it in deep. Moves the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Mizzy. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Avs win the face-off at center. Moves it to Cruz. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Great balance as he scoops it back up. Pass out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. And they get the puck out. And now he moves it to Sen. Sidesteps the check. They score! A big-time goal puts them ahead.
Without letting anybody take advantage here, James. They're elite puck movers. They're highly skilled players, and they put it to test and they convert. That's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, the pressure breaks down, and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you. You can't try to get your eyes on the puck and it lands on the back of your net.
Carolina's got in front by one here in the back half of the first. How does this change the complexity of the game?
It's a lot better being ahead than it is being behind, James, and they're ahead now, so they've got the go-ahead goal. They want to continue to press. Know that the coaching staff is going to be looking to manipulate the lineup to get the matchups that they want. Listen, their opponent is vulnerable these next two shifts. They need to respond accordingly.
Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there.
Yeah, so in a tight game, they got to start making good on all those interceptions that have been great spots.
And here we go. They're going to fight, and this is the response.
Well, it's a response to the injured player, right? And anytime you're a teammate sitting on the bench or on the ice and this happens, not only are you worried for your teammate, but you also want some retribution. You want to respond and let the other guy know that this can't happen.
Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the faceoff. Sens won it off the faceoff. Oh, great read on the play. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Moore. Handles the pass. And a good smack with the stick to get it down.
Well, his teammate is injured, and he's stepping in to defend him. He didn't like it at all, thinks it's dirty play.
Well, a pretty quick response to step in as soon as he saw his teammate taken out.
It's kind of that all-for-one mentality right now. I mean, just look at the bench and the response that elicited, sticking up for your teammate, especially when you felt it was a dirty play.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. They win the face-off here in their own end to take possession. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And he can't hang on after that hit. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Perez finds an opening, and you know that he's going to try and take it. This time just gets a little too fancy and loses the puck.
And that's stolen by Vesio. Here's a shot. Oh, she was pounded on that play.
This is a difficult and a great save at the same time, James. I mean, you have to find the puck in front of all of those bodies, creating a screen. Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. They get feet clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are. When you take the eyes of the other, this is exactly what can happen. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on the swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Hurricanes have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Colorado's got possession here in their own end. Up the neutral zone now. Puck grab by Nitzy. Colorado's ready to go on the attack. Intercepts the pass at center. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Good stand-up hit on the play. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. And it's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Sens carrying it ahead. To his teammate. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. Shuts him down. Here's a chance in front. And that's intercepted. Quick pass across to Gretz. Carolina's got it along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Hurricanes have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Rips it. Too much congestion in front. Oh, he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. The Avs take it across the line. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Goaltender's at the bench with the delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. The Hurricanes are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
The Avs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Puck picked up by Cruz. The Hurricanes gain possession of the defensive zone. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Stopped by the goaltender. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Nelson's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Colorado's won the face-off deep in their own end. Quick shot, and that's blocked from someone in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Manson's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
Sens recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Avs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Colorado's gained possession. Landeskog's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, and she shuts down an excellent scoring chance there. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Quick feed to Bellows. Porter's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. And he takes the dish. Moves it over to Landeskog. Good use of the body to knock him off the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Avs can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Passes it over. Great save by Blackwood. There's an injection of energy with that hit. That knocks him off the puck. Well, there's the horn ending period number one, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
Not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is that tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Perez takes it into the offensive end. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Perez is such a creative player. If he sees an opening, you know he's going to take it. He's an aggressive style player, and he tries to attack. But when he does it there, he loses the puck.
Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Taken by Perez. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck against the wall. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Dumps it into the ozone. Bellows moves the puck. Carries it in. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. And he passes it up ahead to Cruz. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Slides it across. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows if they wore their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. season so far.
The Avs gain control of the puck. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum change, and you can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Hurricanes have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Carolina's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves it quickly over to Drury. He carries the puck up along the wing. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Here they are on the attack. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Picked up along the wall. Puts it off the outside of the frame. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Lots of time left in this period, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. They win the draw and go on the attack. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. There's another stop.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there. James, he was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
The Hurricanes continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Sends a pass over. Quick pass to Nelson. Crosses the puck loose. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Bellows. Goaltender covers that. We got a stoppage in play. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Hurricanes win that offensive zone face-off. Oh, off his glove. He just got enough of it. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Grabbed along the board by Burnley. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. What a steal in his own end. The Hurricanes move the puck in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Big save by the goaltender once again.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another. What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know, the goaltender doesn't like that. I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. I can't believe that he's the one that initiated that defensive effort with the poke check, and then he winds up with the goal. That's just a classic example of how defense needs to operate.
The Hurricanes are playing what might be their most impressive performance I've seen all season. We're in period number 2, Shane.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Moves it to Mizzy. Scrum along the wall. Works it across to Perez. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Denies him!
Well, her timely reaction gets her into a set position to be able to make this save from a real dangerous spot in the middle of the ice.
There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
The Avs get a hold of it. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Fritz freezes the puck and opts for the whistle.
Now she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
Carolina's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And they win the draw on their own end. Slides the puck over to Bellows. And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. He says, let's get again. On the attack along the boards. And makes the save. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Carolina's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net. And they lead here in this second. Nelson's won the faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Landeskog. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Hurricanes lead it by a score of 5-1. Their offense came to play in a big way tonight. They've got numbers. Missy's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the vicious call. The Avs are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
The Hurricanes once again send out their power play unit.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Taken along the wall by Taves. Slides the puck to Cruz. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And they get it done. Scooped up along the wall by Cruz. Runs him hard into the wall. Into the corner now. Quick feed to Malinsky. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Loses the coverage there. Feeds it over on the rush. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Bellows back on the ice and gets a shot on net, showing his true value when he is on the ice and can play the game. I mean, he just served a 5-minute major for fighting.
Moves it quickly over to Ramirez. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, he just not enough of that to keep it out. Tries to feed it over to Malinsky. Oh, solid save by Blackwood. And a great save.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
And now it's stopped. Colorado's looking to break out. Sends it in deep.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Takes a shot. Blackwood's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Hurricanes have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Back underway and they take possession here. Send up, Johnson, over the time.
I don't think there's a single goaltender in the league that's going to catch up to that shot, James. I mean, the puck just explodes off the stick. Something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
With the backhand! Oh, he caught all of that. What a save by Blackwood. Oh, another great save right there. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Slides it on over to Gress. Oh, how did he get him? He's and reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is, and you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. The Hurricanes have it against the wall. And sends it just out of reach. The Avalanche has the puck in the defensive zone. Slides it over to Nichushkin. Colorado's on the attack. And he takes a shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Puck scooped up by Stahl. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Wow, he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick. Sen's a player who has that pass-first mentality, and you certainly know that he's always looking and scanning the ice to find out where his line mates are, because you know his next move is likely going to be a pass. He's got multiple assists in this game. It just seems to be working, the chemistry between himself and his teammates, and they're finishing it off for him. Makar's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Quick pass over to Sen. Along the half wall with the puck. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Now he slides it up to Malinsky. Takes it into the slot. Big time save as she gives that one on a paddling.
Gretz has been all over the puck tonight. I mean, she is just dialed in, anticipating and tracking it, and making a ton of good saves. But on the other side of the puck, her forwards are doing an excellent job of managing it and finding ways to create opportunities.
Shuts him down. Good check, frees the puck up. And now he angles it across to Carrion.
The Hurricanes have had an answer for everything that their opponent has sent their way. Any type of adjustments, they have an answer for.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Feeds it down low. And that's off a stick. From one point man to another. Huge steal in his own end. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. And that's intercepted. Just a great defensive read there. Look at this. And she denies them on the play.
Fellows has been in a real rhythm tonight here, James, along with his line mates. It can't just be one player who's on point. It's got to be an entire group, and that's what's happening tonight. He has multiple points in this game, but that doesn't happen if there isn't crisp execution, tape-to-tape passes, and playing one step ahead of your opponent.
Had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Nelson's won the draw there on the attack. Made the stop on the play. The Hurricanes have generated plenty of quality scoring chances, and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. Gain possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Hurricanes win the draw here in their own end. They score! And if they ever needed one, this was exactly the time.
Well, they're just trying to get some momentum back in this game. So deflating when you give up so many goals, James. But you got to figure that this is a step in the right direction. But what can they do with it now? They got to build or it's over. Well, he's known for his intimidating shot from distance, James, and he gets all of this one. I'll tell you, if I was coming out to the point to block it, I'd be flamingoing.
The Avalanche have shown us they can score, but can they do more of it?
They have to do more if they want to win this game or even get back into it and feel like they can win it, James. They got to work hard, but most importantly, they got to get pucks to net.
And the puck skips away after that move.
Mizzy's so close to pulling off that move, but she gets in a little bit too tight and isn't able to corral the puck, and now she's fighting for it.
Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Great positioning by the defender. And he makes the save. Here's a chance. There's a great glove save by Blackwood.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Carolina's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Sens won the draw. Second period nearly in the books here. The Hurricanes take possession of the neutral zone. Passes it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Popped away by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Perez is the leader of this team. He is their captain. They've been behind the 8 ball, behind all game. They've got to find a way to get back with this offensive zone faceoff. One goal can create some momentum.
Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow! There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with the third period next.
Out for the remainder of the game with that injury he suffered earlier, James. We just received confirmation that it is true. The injury he sustained will keep him out, and this is a real tough one. I mean, what does the team do now, and how frustrated he must be with this injury?
And a real test of perseverance here for the bench here to get this game down to the stretch.
Bellows has 2 goals in the game already, James. You know that he's playing.
So that's number 2, Fowler.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for that. A big defensive breakdown leads to this opportunity, and he makes the most of it with a team-up shot. It's a one-timer, and he was a home.
Carolina's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Lets it rip, beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Carolina's players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead, they've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots.
And that's picked off by Burns. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Hurricanes gain the zone. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Carter's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And that caroms off a body in traffic. And he loses control of the puck. The Avs looking against the half wall. And the puck departs the zone. Looks to make a play over to Cruz. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Avs gain possession along the wall. The Hurricanes have it in the offensive zone. Blackwood's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Sens not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and brings it off the post.
The Hurricanes have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Brewery's won the draw inside his own end. Feeds the puck to Malinsky. And that shot dies in traffic. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Kretz has been playing the right way tonight. I mean, he's been moving his feet, getting multiple scoring chances on net. And it's a product of his process. I mean, he's keeping his feet moving. He's taking the shot when he has it, and it finally drops. You can sense in his body language, it feels a little relief out there because it finally goes in with all the chances he's gotten.
The Hurricanes have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third. Colorado's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Close, but not close enough.
Well, there'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some primetime real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. Man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Mizzy. Puts it on net. Blackwood's going to hang on for a whistle. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Carolina's got it, and they're on the attack. Nice stick save by the goaltender. Got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twig. Feeds the puck to Vesio. And now it's over to Brindley. Takes the pass. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Battle along the wall. The Avalanche have taken to the offensive attack. And makes the routine save. Carolina's on the attack. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Plays the body into that play. Angles it over to Ramirez. And that one's turned away.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. So you got to love it. You have to have great timing. And you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Hurricanes have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Carolina's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Takes the feed. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. There's another consecutive save. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And they steal out of the danger zone.
Stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play. Sends stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
The Avs take it along the wall. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Bellows. Tried to make a move, and the puck hops away.
Mizzy's got to realize that she's playing a team game here, and a lot of individual play that's extremely frustrating for her teammates, in particular when she continues to lose the puck.
Quick pass across to Colton. And now it's to Vesio. Handles the puck. Shot! And she was in great position to read that one. Moves around along the half wall. The Avs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Works it across to Nelson. And now it's grabbed by Walker. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Stahl. The Hurricanes carried along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Burns. Here they come on the attack. Moves the puck to Kotkaniemi. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Hurricanes have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Snagged with the glove by Blackwood. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Gretzky has done a great job of playing big in her crease here tonight, James, making the timely saves that are required when needed, and the big stops to give her team some momentum in this game. One of the things I do love about her style of play is how she anticipates the play in front of her.
The Hurricanes are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. Sends one to face off, and now let's see what they can do. Way off target.
James, I'm not sure if goals look better when they go bar down, but you can see that he was looking to go bar down, and instead he sails it up over the net.
The Hurricanes pick up steam and are on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. And that's it. He scores! There's the hat trick, and let it rain!
coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Morse got it along the wing. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. James, no matter which way you slice it, it is tough for that stuff goaltender to come in. Doesn't have any movement, and it's evident there with that first goal that gets by. They've imposed their will on their opponent.
The Avs played along the boards. Feeds it up ahead. Breakaway. Oh, wow, what a save.
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
Sends it out in front. And that's stopped. The Avs will play it in their own end. Here's a short pass to Vesio. The Avs take possession in the defensive end. Moves it to Brindley. Picks up the puck in his own end. Broken up at center by Brindley. Feeds it over to Vesio. Here's a chance. Easily turned aside by Gretz. Porter's moving the puck through his own zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, off the iron.
Carolina's been working hard around the net, James, and they're getting a lot of shot opportunities, but a little fine shooting here, and they're hitting a lot of posts.
The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. And he takes the pass. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Wedgwood!
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Hurricanes have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Picked up along the boards by Nelson. Perez takes the puck. Takes the feed.
Perez really hasn't generated much offensively, James, and that's a big problem for this team when your star snipers run cold. They've got to find a way to get him going because they're losing this one badly.
To Cruz. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Passes it over to Bellows. Knocks the puck loose. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. They put the puck into the offensive end. And now he tries to get it across to Gretz. The Avs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Hurricanes gain control of it. And now he moves it to Stahl. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. The Hurricanes take over on possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. The Avalanche have the puck in their own end. Carolina's gained possession. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
With possession along the wall. And serves up a little knock on the play. Moves by the check. Oh, what a stop on the play. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching this and have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating because they are on a roll. It's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there to pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
The Hurricanes are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period, Michelle.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Hamilton's got it again. over. Sen's got it in the defensive end. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Great positioning by the defender. Dishes it off. What a steal in his own end. Swing and a miss. Slides the pass over to Bellows. Passes it to Brindley. This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute. Huge steal in his own end.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Takes himself free. Across the line along the left wall. Sends the pass down low. Slides it diagonally to Walker. Tosses it on to Vesio. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. Sends it over to Sen. The Avalanche have the puck in the defensive zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. The Hurricanes had numerous opportunities with the man advantage, and they really benefited because it came to life in a big way.
Yeah, it really did here, James. The personnel did their job, and they cashed in, and they executed. And that's what you have to do. You have to generate momentum, and they did in this game.
All right, here comes one of the great surprises in hockey. It's the storm surge. Cheryl, any ideas what's going to happen?
Not a clue, do you, James? I don't think anyone in the building knows, and that's what they anticipate. That's what they love about it. What are they going to do with this storm surge and their salute to their fans?
Here we go. Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James. She's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.